Yay, I tamed an Ivysaur. I am going to call you Lily. Hello everyone, Cybe here, and welcome to the world of ARK. This is a game I wasn't originally intending to record, but this mod that I put in intrigued me to the point I wanted to try it out, and I love it. And to show you guys right now, come over here guys. Get over here, get outside. Go, go, go. There they are. Pokemon are in ARK Survival Evolved, called Pokemon Evolved. And this really gave me the reason to re-download this game. There's Pokemon in the world of ARK, and it is awesome. Although it is an alpha stage, the development's only been out for a short while. I think the version that I have right now is 1.28a. And they're still in the process of adding in more Pokemon to the game, so all the Dinos in the game will be eventually all replaced with Pokemon, so we don't have to worry about Dinos. But for the video today, I'm going to give you a nice little guide and tutorial of what you want to do as soon as you start this mod. The biggest thing is, when you first spawn in, what you want to do is to destroy all the wild dinos in the area. This is essential to make sure all the Pokemon will respawn in a few short moments after this command. And it looks like it's doing so now since the game has decided to load in the new monsters of the Pokemon world. And with that, just a reminder that when you spawn in, if you already are a character and you already load into an environment that never had the mod before, but you just loaded it in, there will be a possibility that you might not get all the items that you have provided to you. The items that are provided to you in this game is this little ball. It has a little Master Ball logo. It's the Mystic Pokemon Terminal, and that's actually the thing you see in front of me is that actual terminal. Looks like an arcade game of sorts. This is what you use to summon Pokemon, and also some essential items that are not currently available due to how the programming is on this mod. And you use that to use the in-game credits, which they start you off with 50 credits to start with. And if you don't get those credits when you first start in, just find a way to kill yourself in the game and respawn at your bed or respawn at a certain point, and then you'll get all the stuff that's included. Also, another item that you get is the electric prod. And you know exactly what that does. It knocks out and helps tame your animals. Well, for this case, Pokemon. I'm calling you the Miltank prod because, you know, you gotta tame them cows. Don't do that to a Tauros, I warn you. And one of the things you also get is these capsules. One for health, one for water, which is broken right now, so don't use them. And also food capsules. And they replenish all the whatever it's used for, except for water. It's still bugged right now, and they're in the process of fixing it at this time. Now, to start things off, you start off with 50 credits. And you can use those credits right away if you wish. If you wish to do that. You can go here actually, I take that back. Before you do, you need to go to your engrams. And you gotta scroll all the way down. Because before you're able to make any Pokemon at all, you gotta learn these engrams. You gotta learn the Mystic Pokemon Terminal engram, the Health Capsule engrams, and every single Pokemon that are in the game needs to be learned out of these engrams in order to use it. And you also can learn Rare Candy, which is another form of taming the Pokemon, and I'll discuss that in a little bit. But there's a healthy amount of Pokemon to start off with this mod, and they're still making new ones at this time, because I remember correctly, they're in the process of putting in the evolutions, Lugia and Rayquaza, into the game. Oh, speaking of the devil, my game updated. Let's learn these bastards right now. Giratina, Eevee, Espeon, Flareon, Glaceon, Jolteon, Leafeon, Lugia, Mimikyu, that's a new one. Rayquaza, misspelled, they'll fix that later. Sylveon, and Umbreon, and Vaporeon. My game did update after all during this recording. Excellent. So I might be able to play around with those mons as well. But make sure to learn all these engrams before you use the terminal, and then all of a sudden you figure out, where's everything at? And then any credits that you earn over the course of killing Pokemon, you want to transfer them to this terminal, just like crafting things at a smithy or any other place like that. And then you go under the Consumables tab under Drugs. Yes, Pokemon are drugs. Okay, we're making an evolution in this episode. While we mess around here. Oh, what? Where's the others? Oh, because they cost more. I don't care. I'm making an Eevee. I love Eevee. We'll take the time to spend 50 credits to make an Eevee. Why not? Let's do it. And with that, we're going to move on to the basic knowledge of playing the game. You know, play ARK, you try to build a shelter, try to live the life with all the stuff that's around you. Definitely do that first. Make sure to make a decent shelter like I did. I'm going to expand the shelter later, since I've been doing a lot of goody things. Make sure to get the appropriate narco berries, narcotics, all that good stuff to tame. And also, killing Pokemon will give you some credits per kill. It could be ranged from 3 credits all the way up to 8 credits per kill, depending on the Pokemon. And you can also beat them up for meat when they're dead. And I'm not trying to think of it in a bad way, but everyone has to survive. It's a dog-eat-dog world in ARK. So you gotta kill for meat, and you also use the meat to tame the Pokemon, and also rare candies once you knock them out. And you can also knock them out using this handy little electric prod. Get a milk tank prod. And also, I don't know if trank arrows work. I haven't tried it yet. I just recently built some of them. But we'll have some fun with this. But first thing is, first, the Pokemon that are available in the game. Actually, rideable Pokemon. I'm going to show you that right now, because the rideable Pokemon in the game is really neat. You have a choice of using a Ninetales, Rapidash, Pidgeot, Gyarados, Charizard, Zapdos. Yes, there's legendaries in this game. Mewtwo, Lugia, and Rayquaza. All mountables without a saddle, if I remember correctly. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong on the screen, if anybody requires a saddle, but here's my other little friends up here. I got a little Ivysaur that I tamed, also, or captured. It depends on how you guys feel, as you guys noticed at the beginning of the clip. And they level up like any other ordinary monster. And this Pidgeot is essential to your early game success. A Pidgeot is 100 credits in this game, and I beg of you to get this little fella as soon as possible, because you need airborne dominance in the area. He's also pretty speedy and efficient attacker. Very loyal, as you can see. Look at him. He's like, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to kick some ass. And you can ride the guy, and I love it. And he's pretty decently quick, but I've leveled him up so he has a little bit more movement speed, but he's pretty nice and fast. You're gonna spoil out, and I decided to build my home next to this area here in the wastes. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Yeah, I deforested this whole area because I'm just gonna expand this house to like 10 times its size at the end of my playthrough of this. Yeah, and I do plan to record more gameplay of this. And I would love any people to help me out in this, because I will be playing the official servers that the mod community, the modders have set up. And also with the their sponsor, I think it was Havoc. I can't remember. There was a sponsor that they had that helped them with getting their servers up. And I do give them a lot of credit, man. Getting a Pokemon mod server is really difficult to do, especially with Nintendo being pricks. And wants to shut down anything that is Nintendo related and all that good stuff. So with that, I'm going to make sure I give them a monthly stipend of money to make sure that this mod is successful, and I want you guys to do the same. Give these guys some money. I'm going to put the donation link will be on their Discord channel, which will be in the description below. The link to the Discord channel is essential to meet up with everybody who plays this game, get a little talk, have some fun chat too, man. You don't even have to be in the game. Just have some fun. Get some good Poke Talk in here. But really, this is pretty much the basics of trying to get everything set up. Just kill some Pokemon for meat, or you can tame them too. It's kind of hard to tame them early game until you get everything settled like you do in the regular vanilla game. But this is pretty much fun here. And I'll go ahead and the Eevee should be done by now. So let's show you guys how to set that up. So you'll see Eevee as a little alpha test icon, another thing, work in progress and all that good stuff. We'll put that in my little slot here. We're going to go outside and enjoy the nastiness. I drink, and there it beholds, a nice little tiny Eevee. How cute. Yay, how are you? Follow me. Alright. And you're going to be staying in the house. You're my pet. Come here. Come here, little fella. Yeah, that's basically how you sub and tame Pokemon. Every Pokemon you purchase that ends up being is automatically tamed to you, and you can rename it to your wish. And if anybody wants to name this Eevee, let me know in the description. I need a name for this poor guy. He's gonna be my poster boy for this until I get my Oshawott, because he's gonna be with me as my partner in ARK Crime. Oh, there we go. Now you're in. There we go. Say hello, Bella and Miranda, to nice little Eevee here. Let's stop following. And then you are going to be part of group 1. And let's close you up, and I will continue doing some grinding, so, and do all this good stuff. Man, look at that fur. Okay, enough of my fantasies here. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I will continue on giving out some tips and advice as I go on with the recordings here on ARK, on Pokemon Evolved. And there's going to be some fun here in this. So if you want me, I must say here, if you want me to record everything that I do, anything that I do, because my intention for this video is to see every Pokemon in the game and make a decent attempt to tame them. There is a good amount of Pokemon. I think there's at least 40 in here in the game, which, again, in the description below, you'll see a full list of all the Pokemon that is available to tame and also to purchase with credits. Oh, totally forgot. There will be some scenarios where you're going to have to use the in-game money and also the engrams to purchase necessary for a pickaxe. In order to do that, you gotta go to the Poke Terminal. Go to the Weapons tab. Under Primitive and Melee. The Stone Pick. I totally 100% forgot that the Stone Pick is not available through your standard craftable section. You're gonna have to build it yourself in order to get any other building materials, whatever is necessary to continue on your survival tactics early game. So if you want, spend 5 credits and get this stone pick. And in order to repair, you also require credits. So like every one Pokemon you kill, you're guaranteed a repair of your stone pick. Just make sure to learn the engram on the bottom, because I think you have to learn the engram as well. Let me double check on that. The engram. Yeah, you have to learn the engram. The engram's going to be on the very bottom, guys, so that's extremely important. This is, no. Make that as rule number 1. Get the pick first, grind the Pokemon, get a Pidgeot, and then grind for materials in order to either build or tame Pokemon. And that's how this game is built to be played. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and then we'll start part 1 of this little fun adventure with me and Pidgeot. We're going to fly around, kill Pokemon, and tame Pokemon as we please. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.